Picture this: a world plunged into chaos where everyday comforts are a thing of the past and survival is the only priority. The world as we know it has changed, and the familiar rhythm of life has been replaced by uncertainty and fear. Supermarket shelves are barren, power grids are failing, and the protective cocoon of society has been stripped away. In this new reality, survival isn't about thriving. It's about making it through another day. It's a world where the rules have changed, where the fittest aren't those with the most muscle, but those who are the most prepared. Now imagine you're caught in the midst of this chaos. You're far from the safety of your home, with no access to the conveniences you've taken for granted. No electricity to power your devices, no running water to quench your thirst, no supermarkets to fill your belly. How do you survive? This isn't a plot from a dystopian novel. This could be our future. And the question isn't if, but when. It's easy to think that we're ready for anything. We've watched the survival shows, read the books, maybe even attended a few courses. But when disaster strikes, it's the little things that can make a world of difference. The overlooked essentials. The items we often underestimate or forget until it's too late. These are the items that can mean the difference between life and death. A portable laundry system to keep your clothes clean and hygienic, a small tool repair kit to fix your gear, a food vacuum sealer to keep your food fresh for longer, a wilderness survival guide to help you navigate the great outdoors, and so much more. In such dire circumstances, certain overlooked survival items can make all the difference. Are you ready to discover what they are? It's time to equip ourselves for the unknown, to prepare for the worst while hoping for the best. Because, in a world of chaos, it's not the strongest who survive, but the most prepared. So let's dive in and uncover the survival items that everyone needs but few possess. Let's ensure we're ready for whatever the future may hold. When we think of survival, we often focus on the obvious: food, water, shelter. But what about the unseen essentials? Let's shift our attention to some of the overlooked survival items that could be the difference between getting by and thriving in a crisis. First, consider a portable laundry system. Imagine the power grid fails. No electricity, no running water, but you've got this compact, easy-to-use system that cleans your clothes without the need for either. It's about more than just cleanliness. It's about maintaining a sense of normalcy, a sense of dignity, even when everything else seems to be falling apart. Next up, a small tool repair kit. Picture this: a broken fence, a loose door hinge, a malfunctioning radio. With a set of basic tools, screwdrivers, pliers, a hammer, you can fix these issues, prevent further damage, and keep your shelter secure and functional. These two items alone could drastically improve your chances of maintaining normalcy amidst chaos. Survival isn't just about staying alive, it's about maintaining your quality of life too. In this chapter of our survival saga, we're looking at 3 more indispensable tools that can make your survival experience more than just about scraping by. First up, we've got the food vacuum sealer. Now I know what you're thinking: why would I need that? Well, in a world where grocery stores are a thing of the past, preserving your food becomes a top priority. You've managed to find or hunt some food. Great. But without a fridge or freezer, it's going to spoil quickly. Enter the food vacuum sealer. This nifty device removes all the air from your food storage bags, reducing the rate of spoilage and keeping your food fresh for longer. Imagine the luxury of being able to enjoy fresh food, days, weeks, or even months after you found it. Next, we have the Wilderness Survival Guide. Knowledge is power, especially when you're out there in the wild. This guide is like having a survival expert in your pocket. It's filled with practical advice on how to navigate, find water, build shelter, and even identify edible plants. It's your personal survival tutor, ready to equip you with the skills you need to survive and thrive in any environment. Finally, let's talk about camouflage clothing. In a world where being seen could mean being targeted, blending in with your environment could be the key to staying safe. Camouflage clothing isn't just for hunters or military personnel. It can help you move undetected, whether you're foraging for food or avoiding potential threats. Imagine being a ghost in the wilderness, invisible to the untrained eye. Remember, these tools aren't just about surviving, they're about keeping your dignity, your sanity, and your humanity intact in a world turned upside down. With these tools, survival isn't just possible, it's probable. In a world where resources are scarce, the right tools can be game changers. Imagine you're deep within a dense, uncharted forest. The air is cold, the sun is setting, and you need to set up camp before nightfall. This is where your camp axe or hatchet comes in handy. With a few well-placed swings, you can gather enough firewood to keep warm throughout the night. Even more, you can use it to clear debris and create a safe space for your shelter. In the hands of a survivor, a simple tool transforms into a lifeline. Now, consider the importance of hydration. You've found a stream, but drinking directly from it could be risky. This is where a metal canteen or thermos becomes invaluable. These durable containers allow you to boil water, killing any harmful bacteria and making it safe to drink. It's not just a container, but a tool for survival. But what about starting that fire? You've gathered the wood, you've got the water ready to boil, but you need a spark. Enter the paracord bracelet with a built-in fire starter. Not only is it a strong and versatile piece of equipment, but it also houses a flint and steel, ready to give you that crucial spark. It's a small tool, but in a survival situation, it's a game changer. And finally, imagine traversing rugged, unpredictable terrain. Your regular sneakers just won't cut it. You need something durable, something that can take a beating and still keep you moving. That's where a good pair of hiking boots come in. They're not just footwear, they're your vehicle, your protection, your assurance that you can face whatever the wilderness throws at you. These 4 items, the camp axe or hatchet, the metal canteen or thermos, the paracord bracelet with a fire starter, and a sturdy pair of hiking boots, aren't just helpful in a survival situation. They're essential, they're game changers, and they could mean the difference between overcoming adversity or succumbing to it. These tools aren't just helpful, they're essential. As we near the end of our list, remember, survival isn't about having everything, it's about making the most of what you have. Our first item in the final stretch is the reusable hand warmers. In the icy grip of winter, these little lifesavers can provide much-needed warmth in the harshest conditions. No batteries, no problem, just a quick snap and they're good to go. Next up, we have the folding shovel. Imagine you're stuck in the wilderness, desperate to find shelter. With this versatile tool, you can quickly dig a pit or trench or even build a makeshift snow cave. It's not just a shovel, it's a lifeline. Then there's the emergency solar shower. Hygiene is often overlooked in survival scenarios, but it's vital for both health and morale. This ingenious invention harnesses the power of the sun to heat water, giving you a refreshing cleanse, no matter where you are. Next, we have the poncho or rain gear. When the skies open up and you're miles from shelter, this piece of gear can be a game changer. Not only does it keep you dry, but it can also be used to collect rainwater, or even as a makeshift shelter. Finally, we round off our list with the solar-powered lantern. When the sun goes down and darkness engulfs the world, this lantern is your beacon of hope. It harnesses the power of the sun during the day to light up the night, keeping you safe and your spirits high. Each of these items serves a unique purpose, but they all share a common goal: to help you survive and even thrive in the face of adversity. They transform the unknown into the manageable, the desperate into the doable. So remember, survival isn't about having everything, it's about making the most of what you have. With these items, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Remember, in the face of disaster, preparation is your best defense. Today, we've peeled back the veil on the overlooked yet essential survival gear. 14 items that could make a world of difference when the unexpected strikes. From a portable laundry system to a solar-powered lantern, these are the tools that equip you to face adversity head-on. Think about it, in the midst of chaos, when resources dwindle and the familiar comforts of daily life vanish, these items become your lifeline. They transform from simple tools to survival essentials, from a wilderness survival guide to a metal canteen. Don't delay. Start preparing now. Equip yourself, not just with items, but with the knowledge and foresight to use them effectively, because when disaster strikes, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. Subscribe and hit the bell for more survival-related content. Stay prepared, and I'll catch you on the next one.